Hey guys, and welcome to a very special Halloween episode of Dome Candy Games BAM Plays. I've got my spooky mug of coffee, Cracker Barrel, and I've got one of the scariest N64 games ever created, Banjo Kazooie. Bum bum bum. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie has a Halloween themed level, so I thought it'd be fun to play that. I'm going to play through the whole thing, the whole Halloween level, and get all the Jiggies if I can remember how to get all of them. It's been a while since I played it. And yeah, of course I won't be playing the N64 version today. I'll be playing the Rare Replay Collection version for the Xbox One. For your convenience and for your eyesight and mental health. Yeah, this version is really cool. I've been playing it for the last week or so. Playing through the whole game, and man, it just holds up so well. I mean, once you scale up the graphics to this beautiful 1080p, and they've even increased the resolution of some of the sprite graphics. Like it looks really good. So anyway, we'll be playing the map Mad Monster Mansion. So, Rare Replay, if you're not aware, is Rare's collection that they released back in August, I believe, of a whole bunch of their ancient and awesome classic games. 30 games in one collection. A lot of them are, well, they're all pretty old. But, you've got stuff like Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie, you've got Perfect Dark. Those are the versions. Whoops. Can't remember what to hit here. There we go. Yeah, the only way you can kill those guys is with the invincibility. But yeah, Rare Replay has all these games that are just freaking awesome. What I really like about the N64 games is they've really cleaned up the graphics and made them palatable for modern sensibilities. Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, for instance, they've not only emulated things and scaled things up to 1080p, but I don't think they really touched any of the textures. But the sprites, some of the sprites, they've actually up-resed. I think they've gone back to the assets and re-rendered them in higher res, and they just look amazing. And it's kind of surprising how closely, how well the N64 controls map onto the Xbox One controller. It's pretty sweet. Ekombokum? There's a couple things that aren't super intuitive if you're used to the N64 controller, but most everything maps pretty well. Oh, never mind. So yeah, Mad Monster Mansion, the Halloween-themed level of Banjo Kazooie. Not one of my favorite levels, but it's good. Oh. Boom! Oh, I missed. Oh, I got it. This is one of those games on the N64 that once you put a little new coat of paint on it, new coat of polish, it looks really freaking good. And it still plays great. I believe if I step onto the boards, he wakes up. Yeah. I actually still like the whole style of dialogue that they do. Instead of falling into terrible voice acting, They went with just the noises. I think it holds up pretty well. And like I said, you avoid the pitfall of potentially terrible voice acting that won't hold up, which, in my opinion, is the problem with Perfect Dark nowadays. I mean, Perfect Dark has a weird storyline anyway, but on top of that, they have voice acting that it hasn't held up. So, Banjo Kazooie came out in 1998 for the N64, in the summer of '98, and it was kind of instantly praised and critically praised. But it was also kind of criticized as being kind of a Mario 64 clone. Oh, and by the way, that pirate is in Banjo Tooie. I can't remember his name, but yeah, kind of a preview of the sequel. Oh. But yeah, it was kind of criticized as being a Mario 64 ripoff. And I disagree. I mean, it's a very different game than Mario 64. I love this game, but Mario 64 is the better game in my opinion. Oh, there we go. I feel like the gameplay is a little more universal in Mario 64. I mean, the platforming is better. It's more fluid controls. There we go. First Jiggy of the map. Whereas the platforming controls in this game are good, but they are a little finicky from time to time. Whereas in Mario 64, I can jump back in that game and it's just as fluid as ever. Cleaned out the cellar. I don't remember if you can do anything with this barrel or what's going on there. Why is there one barrel you can't open up? That's weird. Whatever. Continue on. Alright, maybe I'll climb the house here. Even at the time, this was an unbelievable looking N64 game. In fact, I would probably say it was the best looking N64 game at the time. Rare just had some amazing tricks up their sleeve when it came to optimizing the performance of the N64. Excuse you. They were just able to make this color lighting and shadows and oof. Oh, let's see here. There's yes. I need to be something else to get that. I need to see Mumbo to transform. I also can't help but mention the music by Grant Kirkhope. The music in this game is amazing. Oh, here we go. Lago. Lago. Nice. But yeah, the music in this game and Banjo Tooie as well was composed by Grant Kirkhope, and it's just incredible. It's so good. I mean, it's catchy. It makes it feel like a cartoon. A lot of personality. Get that freak. And if you're interested in playing Banjo Kazooie, I would actually recommend this version or the Xbox 360 version, which is pretty much the same thing. You know, it's an updated version. Where does this go? Oh yeah, it goes into the room here. Ow. Because it really... stink. Yeah, I woke him up. It really... It stays true to the original N64 game. I mean, it's... you know, besides up-res graphics, there's not a whole lot that they've changed about it. One thing that they have changed about it is there are a couple things I think that they've changed, but one thing I noticed just the other day when I was playing is that if you die or leave a level and come back in, the notes that you've collected up to that point are saved. So you don't have to collect all 100 notes in one go, which was one of the toughest things about the original game. You had to get it all in one, and some levels it was just almost impossible to do. I remember, what was it? Not Clinker's Cavern, Rusty Bucket Bay. Oh man, that level was so tough to get 100 notes. So, you know, if you're a purist, that's one thing to keep in mind about the N64 version versus this version. But I don't get too bent out of shape about that kind of stuff. Makes the game a little bit easier, but at the same time, it's like, you didn't have to get 100 notes in every level if you didn't want to. You can beat the game without getting all the notes. But whatever. Oops! I keep hitting the wrong button there. Let's see. Gotta get on top of this thing. Boom. Alright, let's try to do this guy. It's kind of a tough jump here. Yikes, almost didn't make it. Sneak into his butt. I have noticed a couple of graphical glitches that I guess they missed. His eyes look a little bit weird there. But generally, the game is freaking flawless. Ah! I like the family portraits along here. What's that one? Oh, her broom? Mumbo? Nice. Okay. One more Jiggy for the pot. Let's see. Maybe I will bash this door down. But yeah, these levels are just so cool. I mean, they're so colorful, and they're just packed with personality. And they're all very different. You don't really have any two levels that you're going to get confused. Come on. Am I supposed to get on top of this thing? I guess so. Oh, maybe I'll do this first. Thank you. Apparently that is Grant Kirkhope voicing that character. It's pretty funny. Oh, put it in. Blook. Thank you. Oof. Thank you. Perfect Halloween game to be playing. I like the kind of absurd nature of some of the puzzles. Just like, okay, put an egg in it. Oh, I thought that went in. There we go. Dum, dum. And then I think one of these windows... Yeah. It's just a stash of goodies, I guess. Is that all this is? I guess I thought there was a Jiggy or something in here. There's that pirate again. I guess that's it. Can I go out this way? No, gotta go out this way. Huh. Extra life, which hopefully I won't need. Boom! Alright, anyway, let's get on top of the church here. There we go. Gimme. I've probably played through this game. Oh man, I don't know. Probably a good... at least a half dozen times. I'm pretty sure. Oh, another thing about this version is... see how you can see those notes way out there? The draw distance for all the objects is, like, infinite in this version. Whereas on the N64, you had to get within, you know, basically a pretty close distance. Probably like 30 or 40 feet before you actually saw sprite objects and enemies and stuff. They would just kind of materialize. It's frightening. Whoa! Oops. Man. There's still the odd, you know, camera glitch, camera malfunction here and there. But by and large, the game is pretty good about that kind of stuff. There are, like right there, the camera is kind of locking to a preset sort of zone. So it's pretty smart about that kind of stuff. But, you know, being an early 3D platformer, this was pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing how much they got right. And how much they got right that still holds up. That's not a universal thing with these early 3D platformers. 3 little notes hidden there. That's kind of... out of 100, that's kind of a jerk move. So I'm supposed to spell out Banjo Kazooie. Ow! Punk. Ban. Ban. Ow! Running out of time. Zoo. IE 7, 6, 5. Ah! Got it. Why, thank you, sir. Yeah, isn't that the umbrella logo for Resident Evil games? This game is scarier than I thought. So frightening. You know. All right. I remember that Mumbo token was actually pretty well hidden in the N64 version, but now, with 1080p graphics and things being as sharp as they are, it's easy to see. But in the original, it's like, couldn't quite see that. Okay, so I guess I can platform to these different notes here. Ah. Okay. Oh, I guess I thought I had to be at the pumpkin to do this, but I guess I can jump in right now. Swimming controls are always awkward in these 3D platformers. That was the one kind of level that I didn't like in Mario 64 was the swimming levels. They just slowed things down, you know. Where Mario and Banjo Kazooie are otherwise pretty fast-paced platforming games. Alright, let's grab this thing before I run out of air. Oh, can't fit through there. Oh no. I'm gonna kill myself. Get that. Get out of here. Boost it out. Alright. That's that. Did I miss anything? Nope. Don't think so. Moving right along. Got all the Jinjos already. Take a sip of my frightening coffee. Looks like I can, I think there's something inside of this guy, so I'm gonna kill him. Oh yeah, what is this again? Let's put the shoes on first. Hit that. Oh, whoops. Hit that. Oh, of course. Opens the freaking church. Let's boost it out. Go, 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 go. Go. No. I liked how these levels just felt huge. You know, at the time, these were really big levels. And, you know, they'd have big outdoor areas, and then they'd have these other areas that the game would open up into. And, you know, end up making the level feel even that much bigger. Like this tiny church that opens up into a huge interior chapel area. Pretty cool. Those spiderwebs didn't hold up that well. I guess they didn't up-res that stuff. But that's one of those 2D elements. I think it's funny that the strength, I think, that Rare brought here is that they made a lot of these elements, made a lot of the sprite elements 3D, and then output them as 2D sprites. So when they went back and remastered the game for HD, they could get back into the 3D elements and re-render them, and they looked freaking amazing. So much better. But I guess they couldn't do that with the textures. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here first before I deal with that guy. Ow! Getting close to the limit here. 92, 93. Oh, yeah, like look at this element. That looks so much better than the original game. Guess I'll talk to this guy. I thought there was a flight pad in here. It all sounds like the same note. I think it is. Not bad. Really is all the same note. I thought in the 64 version, I thought it was different notes. I don't know if it really lined up with an actual keyboard, but... Oh. Now give me goodies. Oh, there's the flight pad. Ta-da! I got the Jiggy. Alright, let's see what's up here. Oh yeah. Get the other, I really don't like the flight controls in this game. You know, in Mario 64, you know, it's hard to not compare it to Mario 64 because they're contemporary. But in Mario 64, like the flight controls had more of a sense of like inertia and momentum, and these just seem very like stiff and artificial. Oh no! Oh, like I said, frightening game. Scariest game on the N64. All right, bats. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. I love how the honeycomb look. They look very appetizing, actually, very sparkly. Don't remember what this... Oh, yeah. Bubble, bubble, toilet trouble! Speaking of toilet trouble, I think that's next on the agenda. Best transformation in the game. Two measly notes. What do you got up here, buddy? What do you got in your attic? Nothing, really? There's always something up here. Okay. There's that. Nothing in the middle. Alright. Transform me. Adorable. That's so awesome. I love the transformations in this game. Oh yeah, I need to get on the roof. Oops. Modern technology. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Whatever. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, I guess this is where I go. Through here. Yeah, and there's a ramp. That's right. I remember this now. Camera is kind of hindering my ability to see everything in here. I gotta get flushed. Is this the right room? Oh, this is a room. Gotta get this thing. Might as well pick this up too. I guess it's time to get flushed. How wonderful. You know, the first time you figure out these random puzzles, it's just so rewarding. Give me that. Oh! Ow! Ow! That really hurt. Oh no, just backtrack? Go back up the pipe? Guess so. Not a bear, I'm a pumpkin. You get flushed down this pipe. I think this is where you pick up another Jiggy. Whee! Yep. Oh, and here's the rest of the notes. Hopefully. Here we go. 100 notes. Frightening. Spooky. Now this I thought was just like an ingenious move on the part of Rare. They have all these secrets in the game that are accessible. Ow! Get away from me! Ouch! Spooky, man. All these secrets that are accessible only when you leave the level in your transformed state. I remember the first time I played this game, it was like, it was a revelation. It's like, oh, wait, I can leave while I'm still transformed? And yeah, they snuck some really smart little secrets into this game by doing that. Like this one. Oh, you get transformed back, I guess. Oh, please don't kill me. He's gonna murder me. Cool, thanks, man. Come on. Get over here. Aha. I don't remember if there's an order to doing that or what, but anyway, there's that. I guess I gotta get transformed back. Of course, there's also another secret that I can't miss here. I love the just like twisted, like Tim Burton style almost, like all these crazy angles. Look at that landscape, it's just so cool. It is pretty Tim Burton-esque, I guess. It was the 90s. The dream of the 90s is alive in Banjo Kazooie. Oh man, okay, this is a pretty tough little path here. Ah! Oh. Made it. See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya! Oh yeah, Cheeto. Yeah, I missed the first Cheeto. Red feathers. I wonder what the first one was. Blue eggs, probably. Well, there you have it. That's Banjo Kazooie for the N64, but for the Xbox 360, but now for the Xbox One in emulated Xbox 360 mode, and the scariest level of the game for today's Halloween or All Hallows Eve episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. And today I'm going to be playing one of the most frightening N64 games. Oh, hey, Leo.